Hello. I am here. Queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. Hi, everyone. Welcome on in. Sorry it took a little longer. I'm chaotic today. Oh, chaotic every day, honestly. How are we all doing? Welcome on in, Abby. DJ, I'm still adjusting my glasses because I just put mascara on and I don't want to have like the, barcode stripes on my glasses from my eyelashes. Yes. Welcome on in, Abby. Hi, DJ. Hi, Sen. Hi, Lychee. And Jam. Oh my goodness, 9 months. Yeah, you know what that means. That means we're gonna have to make a Twitch baby. I still cannot say that with a straight face. I brought this on myself. Thank you for the exclamation mark, Jam. See, did I get everyone? I did. Hi. Yeah, Son, enjoy your lurk. Feel better soon. Son's had a second COVID jab. Thank you for the shout out for Abby. Yeah, please go check her out. She's a wonderful artist, a great human being too. And yes, DJ, you are correct. First quote was from Lord of the Rings, and the second one from The Princess Diaries, yes. And of course, Abby, you need to find me the picture of you dressed as an Ewok. How is that even a question? Also, I love your, what did you call the seagull? Jeremy? Abby has, one of those rubber animal masks and like shaped like a seagull because what are you trying to do, Abby? Assert dominance over them? Because you have quite a few of them, aren't where you live? That's today's Steam. Ooh, the hair though. The hair is chaos today, but thank you. Thank you. New headset? No. I usually, when I stream the craft streams, I start with this one. My Razer Kraken with the kitty ears, but then I have to change to the wireless headset that I use when I sit at the table. Your Twitch baby is going to be called Burned Bagels, because that's what you're having for breakfast? My bagels! Hi, Riley. Meermeel? Oh my... What? That is... Oh. Wat hebben we meer of minder meel? Meermeel. Okay. Sorry guys, that was a bit of Dutch for you. Hot girl summer. Aye. You must be their queen to get your petting and shut the hell up. Yes. You're used to the kitty ears? Yeah. I get it. Yeah, Jam, we'll plan in some time to draw that Twitch baby. Oh my gosh, Abby, that is adorable. Aren't you the cutest little Ewok? Mine's a lot creepier.
Salver Heartshared X25. I really wanted to appear into this stream with a good skeleton pun, but I couldn't find any that I thought were humorous.
Thank you for the biddy, Salvora. Welcome on in. Let's see, in the pics. Yes, you're teeny tiny. Yeah, I was wondering if you were crouching or you're just small. Small bean. Yes. Ah, you shit. Can we get some oh, hang on. Before we do that, let me awake the bot. I got my shit in order, I swear. Hello. Ah, there it is. Yes! Exclamation mark Sal. Ha! Ha! We'll praise you until you're uncomfortable and then some more. Go check out Silvora Hart. She's a goldsmith, one of my IRL best friends. And she makes amazing jewelry. I'm so proud of her. I know she's working on her own little web shop. Oh, the Dutch words I mentioned to you the other day. You mean the ones from the highlights? Oh, man. It was the Dutch translation of Choose My Most Beautiful Site, which in Dutch is Kies mijn mooiste kant. And apparently, yeah, you native English speakers are having a field day with that. Also, that's for both Salvora and Jam. No, I didn't miss it, DJ. I get it. Because ein Meer is the sea in German. Guy did nothing wrong, but I called you out of lurk there, and you do not mind to be sprayed, or do you? Yet. We're on to you. I hope you're all doing well on, well, I think it's Sunday for everyone. Oh, some more for me. That's a paladin. That's a paladin. The alternative for soda you posted the other day, Sky. No, thank you. That's like a thick milkshake, but worse. Yeah. Sunday morning in Canada. Welcome on in, Puxtia. How are you doing? I'm like I said, I'm a bit chaotic. Always, but today especially. I did take my meds. But I remembered I forgot to confirm something in one of the habit trackers I have. But yeah, I'm going to set up the table real quick. Sunday night in Australia. Welcome on in, Jacob August. Man, so many people from so many different time zones in here. I love it. Sometimes you have to make do, and to be fair, it's an ejaculate. I mean, at this point, you people are just throwing in prompts that I cannot draw on Steam. You're just... Oh no! You're just trying to get me to do that lewd Discord prompt drawing stream. For fuck's sake. Deconstructing some of your wife's old purses. Ooh, I'm intrigued. Are you gonna make something out of them? Are you gonna reuse the hardware on them, or... By hardware, I mean the handles and zippers, things like that. Oh my goodness. Oh no! Oh no. Posture check, thank you. Hi, Aprox. You chose the right moment to join into lurk, yes, and then got called right out of it. Thank you for the hydrate. I will I have hydration set up less than 20 minutes in. 10 actual chat minutes, and this stream is already completely off the rails. I don't know what you're talking about. You guys are awful and I love you, honestly. I'm gonna have to set up the table because as I sat down, I remembered I haven't grabbed some water, and that's actually kind of essential when you're trying to paint. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also gonna fill up my my skull cup. Gonna use the zippers to practice because zippers scare you. Yeah, zippers are they once you're used to applying zippers, they're less scary. But they can be intimidating, yeah. What helps me is attach them while they're zipped up, pin them on both sides, and then just unzip them to sew. Skull cup, there's a head joke there somewhere. One IKEA that together for me. Velcro is your friend. That's fair. Velcro is doesn't work for everything though, sadly. But instead of zippers, you could go for God, my language packs are scrambled today. I want to say ropes, but that is not what I mean. But like a corset back, except you don't use the you don't use the bones that are in a corset, but just the rope back, like they did in medieval times. They used that for, well, closing trousers and shirts and everything, basically. Like lace, yeah, laces. Yes, that is. Thank you. Like shoelaces, Amy. It doesn't have to be a corset. Yes. This is fine. Velcro's a bit of a rip-off, Sky. Really? For cosplay, Velcro is not bad. No, it's not. It's definitely not bad. No. It's not what I'm trying to say. Velcro can be really useful for some things. I'm personally not a fan because of my ADHD and autism. I have sensory issues, so Velcro can be scratchy, and not the Velcro itself, but like the patch that is on. It's usually a hard plastic. And that is the association I have with Velcro. Update: you got 3 cats and a bird. Oh my. Solly is also with you. That's good to know. You're extremely caffeinated. Unrelated to your hyperactivity. Yeah, I bet, because when I drink 2 cans of Red Bull, I pass out. So, I think it's totally unrelated. Shout out to the Velcro on your wrist, Abby. Oh yeah, your wrist support. Keeping your hand from rotting off. Ah, damn. How's it going? Are you gonna do any streams with like your non-dominant hand? Because only one of them has a wrist support right now. Because you kind of overdid yourself with all your amazing art. Or are you gonna stick with just chatting streams, or slightly better left hand stream might be a funny day? Yeah, I was gonna say left hand, but I wasn't sure if you're left or right handed anymore. The artistic naughty corner, yeah, definitely artistic timeout. Red Bull scares you? You stick with coffee? Yeah, that's fair. I just had my my first cup of coffee. I'm gonna do a chatting stream and show people around to check. Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. Thank you for the follow. Cat Dragon. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I need to turn those redeems off. Give me a moment, guys. Yes, you do. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna pause the redemptions because when I'm crafting, I am not behind my desk. And And somewhere in the future, I want to get basically a monitor mount on one of those boom arms, so I can use my drawing tablet as a third screen and then just grab it and draw it if needed. But I don't have that right now, so it's under one of those things that like puts your monitors, like a monitor stand, and then it's shoved underneath. So yeah, totally forgot Bloodstock is a thing. I've never been. So yeah, thank you for the reminder for that, Sandbar. I have refunded your points. Please do keep that prompt in mind, because I like it. I think it's it's based on one of our own cats who likes to hoard bottle caps. He has one of those like hanging soft fabric baskets, and he collects bottle caps. He especially loves bottle caps if they have been like squished together because they make more sound. He loves to play with them, fetch them, and he collects them in this fabric basket, and he actually sleeps on them. Like, he will sleep on his bottle caps. It sounds so uncomfortable to me, and every time he turns around, it's just like this clattering of bottle caps. I think he's watched too many Fallout streams with us and then decided that was a thing. He's part dragon? I think he is. Hi Barbie, welcome on in. I think one of our cats might be part dragon, yeah. Alright, lovelies. I am going to grab some hydration, some paint water, which is going to be in a completely different container. One, because my sippy cup has a lid with a straw, because I don't want to dip my paintbrushes in my drinks. I did that way too many times as a child, which might explain some things. But yeah, also don't drink your paint water. It's not Mod Paul. All right. Well, I'll be right back. Salvora, do you have a request, or is it? Thank you for the shout out for Barbie. Salvora, do you have a request for Mod Paul, or is it just Mod's Chaos, Mod's Choice? Rainbow. Bye, Sky. See you in a bit. Here we are. So, can y'all see me right? Like this? Like I've mentioned before, and you can see it down below. I'm saving up for a wireless microphone, so I don't have to do as much of the switcheroo. Okay, guys, all hear me, right? That's gorgeous. Thank you. So, hang on while I fix my sippy cup. Do that that hydrate. So, what we did here, I can show you. What we did is make a foam base. This is black EVA foam. Thank you, DJ. But yeah, we made a black EVA foam base. Then we covered it in a thermoplast called Warbler. I used my heat gun to heat it up, and then it molds and forms around the skull. It's pretty solid. Can you? There we go. Pretty sturdy, but still like flexible in a way. So it's a thermoplast, meaning that if you heat it up, it melts and you can shape it, form it however you like. And then when it cools down, it gets hard again. Then off stream, I put primer on it. So, well, you literally, you didn't literally have to watch paint dry. Yeah, that's the primer all done. You can see in the back here, this was the first time I properly covered something with Warbler, and I think the third time ever that I worked with Warbler. But I have watched many tutorials, and my brain is like a sponge sometimes, so I take all the information in and I use that on my projects. Yeah, you can see the back is not ideal, but that doesn't really matter. It gives it a bit of more realism in a way, because well, this skull might have been exposed to things, maybe an odd kind of acid, or because it's a shaman, it could have been a different substance, or we could also paint this as if it's like mud that has been caked on. You can do a lot of things. I have some reference pictures on my phone that I'm going to be using today to make this as realistic as possible, because bone is not white. Bone is, well, more of an ivory color, because that is also bone. So it's never completely white. Even if it's sun bleached, then it's never gonna be white. There's also always gonna be a little yellowish tint to it. But I got these cups, and I'm gonna be mixing some paint in with lots of water. I also have sponges. This is just a scrub pad like you use in the kitchen. This one's made out of cellulose, so it's compostable, natural materials. Will not be compostable after I've used it with paint, but that's important to know. And coconut fiber. I've used the coconut fiber side to buff the skull last night, so it's a bit roughed up, so the paint will stick better. And I'll also be using this sponge. This is leftover from the prototype of the ears of the Ewok. You know, the first ears we made for the mask were made out of sponge before I decided to make Warbler cups and cover them with fur. The technique that I'll be using today actually relies on a natural sponge, which is very irregular and very soft and squishy, that puts the paint on more irregularly to make it more natural, because in nature nothing is like perfectly straight or perfectly even, or and that is what I want to take into account when making this skull. Even though the anatomy is not correct on this bird skull, that's something I would like to address. The anatomy on this skull is not correct. However, that doesn't mean we cannot make it look realistic, because honestly, it's about an Ewok shaman, and Ewoks are made-up creatures. Their anatomy is not correct. Beware, Christian church. Hey, it's the truth, okay? Let me pop up chat here, because that is chat. Go. So I also got a little pop-up in the corner of my eye. My two cameras are having an argument when it comes to my white balance today. Let me see if I can fix that because it's annoying me to no end. That appears to have fixed it. A bit. Good enough. You can just barely see it in my face cam. My crafty cards. Can I put them up here? You might have seen them in the background at the beginning of stream. I have 2 of those, well, they're IKEA kitchen cards that I've attached one of their pegboards to, and that I keep all my craft supplies in. I have 2 of them. I'm still shuffling things around because I didn't add everything yet. Let's see. But yeah, the technique that I'll be using today is based on a natural sponge because of the irregular texture. However, I don't have one of those, and they're quite expensive because it's a natural product. But yeah, one day. But with the hoard of craft supplies that I have, it's surprising to me sometimes that there's things that I don't have. But yeah, apparently that exists. They somehow didn't know they were hiring a heavy metal loving diet gay. That's hilarious. Diet gay? Really? Fucking hell. Yeah, I also have these small bones that I'll be adding some color to as well. There'll be accessories like a bone necklace, or maybe on the leather hood of the Ewok. Why not both? Yeah, I gotcha. Well, in that case, I too am a diet gay. Yeah, put the skull aside for a second because I'll be mixing paint. I've got different brushes, so I'll be using a sponge to dab on the main shade. Then I've got different flat brushes of different sizes. I've got more flat brushes, some very round brushes that I'll be using for dry brushing, and I have these 2. They are especially made for dry brushing, and I've never used them before, but the dry brushing technique will be to add shading and yeah, definitely give it more depth and more realism. It's more confusing if you put it in Pepsi terms because gay Max sounds the complete opposite. Yes. We have not seen the mod poll yet. No, because Sunbar had an idea, but he was having trouble setting that up on mobile. And at the moment, I only have one other mod, and I'm not sure if they are in. Oh, it's not recognizing the command if I do it on my stream manager on my phone either. That's a bit of a shame. Yes. Yeah, he is, because Aprox asked to hand in their sword, and I said, yeah, of course, no problem, because this is something that people do voluntarily, and I know I'm a mod myself in different channels, and it's hard work sometimes. And you need to have the spoons to do it, and focus, and time to be there, so yeah, I get it. But yeah, that just leaves me. I usually mod my channel myself. It's a little bit harder when you're playing games, but yeah, and of course Sunbar is there. Yes. So shout out to all the mods everywhere. Thank you all. You're amazing, and you do so much work behind the scenes, and I really, really appreciate all of you. So yeah, sadly no mod poll today then, but yeah, that's the way it is. Anyway, mixing some paint. So I just use acrylic paints. I'll be adding some water. Well, I say some, but it's actually a lot of water, because with the technique with the sponge, you really want a very, very watery paint. A bit of yellow too. So it's going to be more like a stain. At least that's the consistency that I'm going for. This looks really gross and awful. Just so you're aware. Paint is not doing what I am expecting it to do. It's interesting. Works though. Alright. Probably using the wrong type of paints because I don't know. I don't know much about these things. You're gonna have to go for a bit, Lacey. That's okay. The internet is horrible. Oh no. Well, thank you for stopping by, and I hope it improves soon. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. But yeah, all of the crafty stuff that I do is self-taught. Stuff that I've seen other people do on the internet, and I'm like, I can do that. And I do. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. You can be there. I think I'm gonna use the one that is a cellulose sponge because it's a more natural texture. So the difference between a natural sponge and an artificial one when it comes to texture is that an artificial sponge is a substance that air bubbles are blown into, which gives it the bubbly texture. But that also means that it's just air pockets. Whereas it comes with a natural sponge, it grows, and there are no real closed off cavities, like with the bubbles, but they're all little channels that flow through the entire sponge, which is why when you have a natural sponge, you can just squeeze it and then all the water is out because it has a way to exit the sponge, exit the texture. Whereas with an artificial sponge, it will get trapped in the bubbles. That's the difference. Sketchy internet is the worst. Yeah, it is. Good luck on the fixing. Alright, I think I need to add a bit more yellow. Yeah, definitely needs more yellow. Right. So the look that I'm going for is not clean skull, clean bone, because Ewoks live in a forest. They live on the forest moon of Endor. They're basically always outside. They have these huts that they live in, but they're always outside and hunting and going places. So their gear is not squeaky clean. And they don't mind. They like it that way. But that also means that if we want to, give this the realism, the level of realism in the movies, which is what I am going for, because I am using the guidelines from Rebel Legion, which is part of 501st, which are cosplayers. Well, I'm not sure if I should correct myself, because I'm not sure if they're a part of 501st, but 501st is something that a lot of people know because they do cosplays of the Star Wars, of the bad guys. And they have really high standards when it comes to their costumes. And Rebel Legion is the cosplayers of the good guys, who have the same high standards. You can Google it. They have a whole database of requirements for different costumes. But yeah, that is what I am using as well for my costume. The only two real challenges that I am still trying to figure out. Well, one of them is that the costume needs to be either skin tight or have some sort of padding because Ewok skin doesn't sag, which makes sense. But because I'm a larger person, that's not really much of an issue. I'm squishy. I'm squishy by myself. So that's gonna work. The other thing is that the fur costume cannot have any visible seams to give it more realism. And even though I know how to sew fake fur to not give it any seams, I'm still nervous about that. See how I'm going to add to it. And judging from the camera, I might need to have a look at my exposure of the craft cam. I was thinking, Sky, you said a diet gay and then you said a gay max, but then there's also the gay zero, which is also not quite. No. And then there's the gay light, but that's also not what we're looking for. So yeah, I think a diet gay would be the best choice. Because the gay light either sounds like a messiah or a very questionable lampshade. Oh look, it's the forbidden caramel latte. For any of you get any ideas. Can anyone do me a favor and just throw one emoji in chat so my chat moves back up so I can read the last bit of of Sky's comments, because my chat is doing that thing again and I'm feeling lazy. There we go. Thank you, lovelies. It's very difficult to question a lampshade. And you drink it for science? No. No. Well, I definitely cannot drink this because this is acrylic based paint. As I mentioned last stream, I am allergic to acrylics, which I found out the hard way after I had my nails done. Yeah, do not recommend. But Amy, science? No. No. So I have this pot, right, where I keep in my scraps of warbler. Just like this brown plasticky stuff. And I think it was Silvora that said it's the forbidden cassava crisps. Or kopuk, as we call it. Oh man, and I love how you guys always find like ways to call this the forbidden food item. Forbidden insert food item here. That reminds me when Jam and I were playing Portal 2 and I called the acid on the bottom of some test chambers, I called it no juice, and apparently that was upsetting. So I did it some more. Forbidden custard, in a way. Yeah, I was going more for like a caramel latte because it... Yeah. I think I'm gonna brush it on first and then use a sponge to give it some more texture. There we go. This is more the color I needed.
Selena just barged in with 95 viewers.
Selena! Oh my goodness! Hi everyone! Oh my god. Okay, everyone from my chat, please grab your spray bottles and hose these raiders down. How dare they barge in with 92? I mean, hi! How's it going? I'm Amy. I'm currently working on a bird skull that's going to be part of my cosplay of an Ewok shaman. I need a hose. Yeah, you need a hose down. What time is it where you are? Is it not bedtime? Thank you all for the follows. My goodness, I'm kind of overwhelmed a bit. Hi, granny love incoming. Definitely bad time. Okay, thank you for the shout out for Selena. Yeah, please go check out Selena, everyone. They're an amazing human being. Chaotic but still wholesome, and I love it. I have a great time hanging out in their streams. They're one of the few people that I can actually watch play stuff like Dark Souls or Resident Evil, even though I'm a massive scaredy cat. Like I shit bricks. But when Selena streams it, I'm just like, yeah, I can watch this. This is great. You're getting pantyhose. First, you know. I mean, I'm not stopping you. I'm not your mom. Yeah, so got your friend able to rate me. Oh my goodness. Sorry, way too long again. Thank you so much for bringing all your people over here. I really appreciate it. If you have to raid and run, I completely understand. If you need to get some sleep, I'll do my best to entertain the lovely people you brought over. I mean, yikes. But yeah, welcome on in, everyone. I am a variety streamer in like the widest sense of the word, basically. Mostly do makers and crafting, sometimes art, and the occasional game. Like on Friday night, I streamed Journey to the Savage Planet with Jam. Hi, Luke. Welcome on in. Haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? You like the Witch's Cottage aesthetic? Yeah. This is going to be part of my Ewok costume for my Ewok shaman that I am building with the guidelines of the Rebel Legion. Not that I'm going to join Rebel Legion because I don't have time or spoons for that, but I do like a challenge, and they have some pretty high requirements. Yeah, that's what we're doing. This is a bird skull that I made out of EVA foam. I bought a pattern for this online because I wasn't going to reinvent the wheel. But it's EVA foam base with covered in Warbler, which is a thermoplast. Oh, thank you, Lily. It's nice and bright again, bright pink. I covered it in Warbler, which is a thermoplast that we heated up with a heat gun. And then once it cools down, it's just retaining the shape. And primed it. I did that off stream. And now we're staining it to give it some realism and some color and depth. And even though it's not anatomically correct, I'm gonna make a really nice skull of it is a bird of prey. But it's a fantasy animal. I don't know. I did do some research on animals on the forest moon of Endor because I wanted it to fit and be realistic. But I've forgotten. Rebellion is hard work, damn right. You never tried using Warbler before? Looks like you can get some real good effects. Yes. This was the first time I used Warbler to cover something. But yeah, it's let me get my scraps. So it's this brown material that you heat up, and then you can mold it, shape it however you like. One side is shiny, that's where the adhesive is. One side's a bit more porous, but you can smooth this out really nicely with wood glue. If you like, just brush on the wood glue, let it dry, and then grab dip your fingers in water and smooth it out, if you like. But yeah, I'm keeping the scraps because you can also heat it all up, and then you can just mold it almost like clay, except that it's of course very hot because you used a heat gun to heat it up. Well, my finger's practically healed. I think 2 weeks ago I burned myself on my glue gun. Thank you so much, Selena. Yeah, I understand you have to raid and run. Thank you again for bringing your people over. I really appreciate you. I hope you sleep well. And yeah, I'll catch one of your streams next week. Bonk your head into a pillow. Yes. You good, Luke? Calming down, catching up with everyone. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by. Nikki, I think Nikki's doing well. I think he's currently with Senbar, who is in his bedroom because the second COVID jab knocked him out. I have his perch. You can see it in the background here. I think, yeah, barely. That's his perch. It's on my table because he likes hanging out with me when I do crafty stuff. He also likes to help, which is sometimes a problem. For those of you that don't know, exclamation mark Nikki, Nikki. Nikki is my African grey. He's my rescue bird. He's absolutely tone deaf, but we love him dearly. And he's a little shit that likes to help because African greys have the average intelligence of a toddler. You know, toddlers want to help, be a part of it. Yeah, he's chilling with Senbar. So this is for a LARP type thing. I don't have a specific event in mind yet. I've been meaning to make an Ewok cosplay for years. I just never got around to do it. So I turned it into a community challenge. I'm like, hey guys, is something you'd like to see? And then my community went, fuck yeah. So here we are. Yeah, I'm brushing it on at first and then using a sponge to make it more irregular. It doesn't really work as you're supposed to use a natural sponge, but making it. The reason it doesn't work is because I described it earlier. If you have a synthetic sponge, then it's material that air bubbles have been pumped into that creates the texture, which means there's closed. It's all closed off because it's bubbles, whereas with a natural sponge, it's all little channels that are connected to each other, and air and liquid and everything can flow out freely, which results in, with the synthetic sponge, to create bubbles, which I'm trying to pop as best I can. And with a natural sponge, you would not have that that problem. We'll make it work. There, let's let the first layer dry. Continue. Sky, yeah, you've been reliably informed you cannot eat it. Damn right. This is not a caramel latte. This is water and acrylic paint that I've mixed to the color that I would like the stain to be. Okay. Selena, go sleep. And thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'm not excited, you're excited. I think I know what that email is about. They may or may not have totally not informed my community. Here I am, flapping my arms, giggling nervously. Thanks. Thank you. Right. So while that skull dries, I promised you we wouldn't be watching paint dry today. So I also have some small plastic bones that I sanded them last stream because on one side it said made in China, which is not exactly something you want to show. You want to do a movie accurate cosplay, so I sanded that all off and gave them some texture too. Yeah. Sen is taking really good care of himself. And we're all taking good care of him. Don't worry. He'll be back in no time. Yeah, same technique on these because these are also like bright white and bones are not bright white. I didn't get those from the fallen pets of my enemies. No, I did not. I also didn't go hunting. Though I live in an area where occasionally it's allowed to hunt wild boars, pheasants, hares, deer to keep the population in check. But you need a license for that. Things, and then yeah, the meat gets sold, everything gets used, and I think that's a really good way of doing that. Because overpopulation can be bad for the environment as well. But no, I did not get these from the fallen pets of my enemies. Also, I did not get these from the prey that my cats have brought me. I mean gifts. Definitely gifts. Definitely gifts. I do prefer it when they bring me one of their actual toys, like I have a small stuffed IKEA mouse, and I made a miniature plushie of the Sims freezer bunny. It's laying around in a house somewhere because cats play with it. But yeah, I also think it's low-key hilarious to have them have this whole cosplay, made it realistic, and then one of the parts just says "Made in China." The cats are used to the bird. Yeah. The bird makes sure to bite them in their nose and assert dominance. The cats avoid him. They will sometimes like sniff him because he's part of the pack. but he's bitten them all in their nose. And the cats, basically, we think the cats made the calculations. Are like, yeah, this one doesn't have enough meat to be worth the fight. This one can fuck you up. He can. He occasionally tries. He can be very territorial, the parrot. Problem some. Yeah. If at one point Nikki gets annoying, talking to the people in my household that are also in chat, if he gets annoying, he can sit with me. It's fine. He can get territorial at times where he will sneak up on a sleeping cat and yeah, try to bite their tail or try to shoo them away from the cat bed because Nikki has decided that the cat bed is his nest. Oh, it's interesting, never a dull moment and all that. It is, because it's not like. Thank you for the shout out for Luke. Go check out Lucas Bond. Lovely human being. Does Lego streams and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and it's just nice, cozy to hang out. But yeah, it is interesting because it's not supposed to be natural behavior. He thinks he's at the top of the food chain when he's definitely not, you know? It's you keep an eye on him. Make sure he's never alone when he's out of the cage. And he basically only goes into the cage for sleeping at night. Which is when the cats are outside most. No, he cannot fly. He's rescue. I got him when he was about 8 years old. And he's a plucker, meaning that he will chew on his own feathers and pluck them. That is because his previous owner didn't have the time for him that parrots need. Meaning he got bored, and when they got bored, they feel abandoned and they feel like they're not pretty enough. And birds that don't have fatty glands like ducks do, for instance. Parrots don't have that, and they use the chalky white of their down feathers to spread over their own feathers and make them nice and clean and shiny, which is why parrots are very dusty. But yeah, they'll continue to do that if they think they're not pretty enough, meaning that they will also pluck out good feathers, and at one point they will pluck out the top feathers. Yeah. He's not as bad as he used to be, but he still cannot fly, and we're not sure if he will ever be able to fly. I think at some point he probably will. Yeah, oh, that's adorable. Love cockatoo. Yeah, Nikki's also very happy to be here. Yeah. There's always someone in the house to like talk to him and play with him or just hang out. He likes to hang out when I'm behind my PC. That's why I've got his perch in my room at the moment. That perch does get moved around to like other rooms, depending who's home and who has spoons for him because he can be quite a handful. But yeah, the plucking is like nail biting to humans. It's very difficult to stop doing that. It's very difficult to teach them that that is that is not good in a sense, because to them it feels good. It's a way to get rid of stress. It's a behavior that is learned, and well, it's difficult enough for humans to stop biting their nails, you know, let alone for a bird that has the intelligence of a toddler. Doesn't really speak the language. He understands it, but not everything, you know. It's very hard to explain this to him. He has good days, he has bad days, like everyone does, really. Heyo, welcome on in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm busy tapping this skull with some ivory colored stain that I mixed. Thank you for the follow. Go. You're fine, but you're tired. That's a mood. That is a mood indeed. I hope you just get to chill and hang out in the street. Get some rest that way. Because if you can get sleep, then at least getting some rest is also good. Sleep would be best, but sometimes that's just not available, not an option for whatever reason. It might help to do some boring stuff like folding laundry or reading a very boring book or sorting your paperwork or, you know, stuff like that. That can make you sleepy. Doesn't always work. But yeah, I've been told that my streams are very relaxing. Sometimes a little too relaxing. I've had people that told me after stream like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I fell asleep." Like, okay, that's fine. I hope you had a good rest. Oh, you're German, and Germany it's 1 p.m. Yeah, it's also 1 p.m. For me. Well, almost 2. But yeah, being tired because you just got out of bed, that is also valid. I'm not a morning person. Doesn't really matter what time I get up. I'm not a morning person. I need 2 hours to like function. That's why I was a little late today because I only woke up at 10. And I stream at 12, so whoopsie. uh I can hear Nikki have a good time in the other room. I have the room, like the door to my craft room open at the moment. 'Cause sometimes cats like to hang out, or if Nikki is being difficult, can be put here to indicate that I have my door open. Because if I have my door closed while I'm streaming, that's usually because I either I'm like gaming or I'm working with like really volatile like glue and stuff. Not ideal. But today I'm just working with acrylic paint. It doesn't really smell, doesn't really have any fumes. You achieve actual brain function before 8 p.m. in the evening? Listen, I've been forced to for so many years that I have learned coping mechanisms to force myself into having an socially acceptable rhythm. But that is why I need 2 hours before I can function. No, I am definitely a night owl. I was thriving when I worked at the Irish pub that I worked at during my college years. Working the night. I would like have breakfast at like 6 a.m. and then go to bed. I'd been working all night. And then wake up somewhere in the afternoon, do some groceries, and then go back to work. I didn't do that every day of the week because I also had college. But like that's what my weekends look like and my days off. I love to be self-employed, but there's also a lot of discipline that comes with that. Yeah, that rhythm was weird but nice. Yeah, I know. It's when the both of us used to do. And we'd either crash in my dorm or yours. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Senbar is one of my partners. We live together and we have been together for nearly a decade. Yeah. You could probably switch to a night schedule pretty easily at work, especially now that you're semi-remote. None of the referral agencies are open late, which sucks. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I would have the well, I've been as most of you know, I'm on sick leave. Have been for a year and a half now. Yeah, almost. But yeah, before that, I and I officially still do work in IT, partially support, tech support, partially tester, partially developer even. Yeah. The only thing I would not be able to do at night would be the user support, the tech support. Alright. So what I haven't done is the beak itself. Like the skull itself has got a more ivory sheen to it now. I quite like. But the beak is still bright white. Like my camera is not really picking up on the colors, which is a shame. Can you see that on my face cam though? I think it looks a bit better on my face cam. But yeah. Oh, you worked in cybersecurity? Yeah, I saw it from the, I gathered that from the talk we had the other day about the tweets and things going around about people stealing IP addresses and stuff. I have seen your, that you wrote a message, DJ, but I have not had the time to properly read it. Just so you know, I've seen it. I will read that after stream. Because, yeah, I'm really interested in how that works and what the heck is going on with people just shouting panic. And I didn't know you were on long-term sick leave as well. Okay, so I've got some reference pictures open. So I want to make the beak as realistic as possible too. I think I'm gonna start with a black base. I don't know why that gives a double message, but yeah. But I need this later. Yeah. Better use this one. Just trying to figure out what I use for my palette. Yeah, DJ used to be I used to do a lot of things. There's no official English term for it, but I'm sure you're familiar with the Dutch term of functioneel beheer. But on top of that, I did a lot more. It wasn't just managing applications. We were also developing new applications, implementing updates, user support. I am IT for laboratory in a hospital, and I also did installing new label printers. We completely revamped the program for those label printers, and yeah. So I did a lot more than what would be considered just functioneel beheer. I've tried to look up the English term for it, but there's quite some debate around it. What would capture it best? Yeah, well, that's what you've run into now. When you read just my message, you thought it could make sense of what sort of shenanigans were going on, but you've seen a lot of incoherent noise about it. Yeah, me too, in a different place, and now you can't really make good sense of it anymore. You'll need to see a coherent and comprehensive overview of this issue before you can tell if people really need to worry and what action they should take. Yeah, exactly. But that is what I ran into as well, because like I am no network, like I'm no security specialist. But like I said in my Discord, it just feels off. It just something isn't right. Like it doesn't make sense. Why would they try to DDoS like private networks? What would that bring them? And yeah, I'm basically someone that has a tech knowledge at some level or other, but my main concern is that the users get what they need instead of actually developing that sort of that. Yeah, sort of that. Yeah, I am. I translate for IT what the lab needs, and for the lab what IT needs. I am a translator in a way, but apart from that, translating, I also welcome back, Lychee. Apart from that, translating, I also I don't write the code, but I help on the development of an improvement of applications. My coworker and I have completely set up like our own program. We used a program that gave us the building blocks to make that program, but we completely like made that ourselves. For printing labels in the different laboratories of our department, and made sure that all the information was on it and that the information is correct, linked to the patient database program, stuff like that. Yeah, like I said, it's not one thing that I do, because I'm also tester, both the functional testing and the user acceptance testing, because in some cases of the program that is being developed, we are the users, but we're also a team that does the functional testing for the user, like the other, before it goes to the other users. Jack of many trades. Which is why it's really hard to like capture it in one term, but officially on my contract it says functioneel beheer. But we do so much more. And we learn what we need, because I also know how to write queries and get stuff from the database that I need to provide the users with the info they request. Sometimes you run into things and then I need to learn a new thing. When it comes to like writing queries, I'd have to learn a more challenging programming language, or just Google the hell out of it and see if anyone has done it before, and then try to implement that in the query that I am writing. Still fits into the liaison construct. I'd say, yeah. And it's not that I don't like my job, because I do. It's just that I had a lot going on that already rubbed so many spoons. And then the pandemic hit and it was too much. It was too much. I couldn't deal. Yes, people, this is your reminder. If you need to take medication, haven't done that today, but you still can, then please do that now. Consider this your reminder. It doesn't have to be meds, can also be supplements or vitamins. Whatever you need. In about 2 hours, you got a phone alarm? Nice. Yeah, I use an app to keep track of inventory and stuff, but it's just so baked in my routine at this point. To be fair, I still forget them sometimes. Sometimes it's just one of those days. And I'm very sensitive to change, so if I'm thrown off my routine, then my whole brain just goes panic. But yeah. Same for you, DJ. The job is not your dream. Yeah, it's not my dream job either, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same for me, DJ. It's not my dream job, but well, pays the bills, and at times when there's like a real challenge, then I am happiest if I can learn new things. I love learning new things. Like I'll take it up like freaking sponge. Um, a quick learner. All because of the ADHD, and I can just hyper focus on it and be so incredibly happy when I do that. But there are times it comes and goes. Like there would be times when I'd be bored out of my mind. And then sometimes I would start to draw, and sometimes I would do research on like projects that I want to do, like projects like these, because my absolute dream would be to make a living out of the things that I create. Like this, for instance. Like this is a cosplay for me, but like creating props for others and creating my own designs, like the lily pad cat bat that I made months ago. I consider that a prototype. I really should remake that and learn from the the things I ran into. You'd like to be a train driver? Awesome. You're concerned about the irregular work schedule? Yeah, I need a... yeah. I don't do well with change. That's also an irregular work schedule, unless I have that under control. Like, being my own boss. That will work. However, I would still need someone to, like, kick my butt and motivate me. So being my own boss would not be ideal, which is why, like, it scares me in a way, because then I'd have to motivate myself. Alternatively, you would like to go to traffic engineering. Ooh. I'd like stick with this employer though, mainly for the stability. Yeah, I also have a permanent contract and stuff like that, so it's nice to have the stability, to have like a stable income, and yeah. I get you, GG. You and me both. Oh wow. My dream job. Okay. So, as you all know, I'm polyamorous. I live, like, our family Froggy! Hi! Nobody expects a tadpole inquisition. I'll get back to you, Lychee, because first we need to grab our spray bottles and hose these froggies down. I don't think they'll mind. Thank you for the shout out for Frog. Welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you doing? Just chatting. What were you chatting about? Thank you for the follow. Yes, exclamation mark hose. Yo, bot. Well, bot, you really need to work on like that, what is it? IP24 water resistant grate there, buddy. Come on. This day and age. But then again, in this economy? Oh, come on in, everyone. How are you doing? Did play Buddy Sim. We chatted about many things. Good. I hope you had a good time. Will only does the WD-40. Thank you for the biddy. Welcome on in, everyone. I'm doing some makers and crafting. I am painting my bird skull that will be a part of my Ewok shaman. I need to do it like this so you can see the beak. It helps the floppy disk. Turn a floppy disk into a hard drive. That's not how this works. Okay, fine. But yeah, we were talking about jobs, and while I'm doing some painting, some crafting, and Lychee asked me what my dream job would be. So yeah, as you all know, and if you didn't, well then you do now. I am polyamorous. We live in a household with different people. I live with most of my partners. At the moment, I am one of the main providers, which is fine, and it works all great. And my dream job would be not having the pressure of being a main provider. And for the record, this is all something that we have discussed and we are working on. It's a multi-year plan. Thank you for the hydrate, Marco. Do you want to drown me? Or do you want to create a frog pond here? Five. There we go. If you know what I mean. Oh, I should. Yeah, I should watch that. Yeah. It sounds fun. It sounds like my kind of thing. But yeah. So not having the we're working on that. And easy there, Marco. You had your attention now. I'd appreciate it if you tone it down a bit. But yeah, what I would love to do is make money from my creations, continue to stream, and chat with all of you lovely people while I work on projects that I do. Make some money through my creations, like the lily pad cat bat. Find a way to well, produce more of those, sell them in a little shop. What's also on my bucket list is I want to do it's an education. It's like a college education with official certificate and things. Be licensed I think it's herborist, someone who knows about herbs and everything nature has to offer to create your own remedies. But contrary to herbalism, this is based on scientific proof. That is something I really want to do, and also have my garden adjusted to that, and grow my own herbs and grow my own things, and yeah. Also, I'm not sure if I would sell those things, because I know if you want to sell food, then you have to like adhere to really strict rules.
Lychee Bones just subscribed.
Thank you so much, Lychee. Thank you for the sub. Welcome on in. Well, you've been here for a while, but now you can enjoy the emotes too. Thank you. Herbs or herbs? Sky, I'm Dutch. That's gonna be implemented. Woo! Yeah, look at your little gummy bear badge. Herb derp, yes. You got a scooter? That's alright, Frog. Thank you so much for bringing your people over. Yeah, bringing your tadpoles over. My apologies. But, yeah, have a great day. Take care of yourself. Do all the post-stream stuff you need to do. And have a wonderful day. But no, not a job in particular, because I love to take care of my family. Yeah, thank you, Lily. I love to take care of my family. Like, I would like to divide my own time and just make sure that all the laundry is done and stuff is cleaned, and we sadly haven't had spoons to like properly cook dinner in a while, and that makes me really sad, because I love cooking and I love baking, and you're not as smart. It's okay. You're a Zembo and we love you. But yeah, I'd love to do that. Like, still have an income, even though irregular. But just, yeah. It's something that I must admit, it's something that I have struggled with because of internalized misogyny. Because, well, women were expected to do work around the house and work part-time and, you know, make sure dinner is cooked, everything's cleaned, yada, yada, yada. And I struggle with that because I can't enjoy those things if I'm a feminist, which I know now is absolute bullshit, because the difference is that it used to be expected from women, but me, it's not expected of me. This is not something that is like something that is expected that I do. It is something that I enjoy doing, that I consent to doing, and that is the difference. Which I think is a really important Dembo love. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for the shout out for Adventure Tavern. So many wonderful, talented people over there doing all the different tabletop RPGs, different GMs, and Lily is one of them. Lily, the GM of Vampire the Masquerade, which I think has had its last episode on Friday, at least for now. If I remember correctly, please do correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, as long as you do something because you enjoy it, it's all good. Yeah, exactly. But that is, that's why I said it's internalized misogyny. Very strongly reminded me of the monogamy in this economy meme. Yes! It's true. You feel exactly the same way. You're also polyamorous and very much feel the burden of being breadwinner. It's complex to unpack. Definitely. Definitely. It's complex. There's so many factors to it, and it requires, like, I mean, polyamory requires a lot of communication, period. Because there's so many people involved. And you all want to make it, like, you want to make it a fun experience for everyone. The good experience for everyone. Where everyone feels heard and valued and safe. Which requires effort and work that you need to be willing to put in. But yeah, like I said, it's something that we've discussed and are working on, or working towards, I should say. I've made my needs known, and yeah. So has everyone else, and not just the needs, but also tailored to everyone's current abilities, needs, and yeah. Season 1 finale is next week. Oh, okay. Thank you for correcting me, Lily. Hello. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I need to do a quick BRB, guys. I am needed. I will be right back. Hello, I returned. Religion banned. Sorry, guys. Ugh. I got called away there for a moment because the African Grey, Nikki, I was talking about earlier, decided to make a jump. He was being inquisitive, but because he's a plucker, he doesn't really have enough feathers to support that flight. So it was more a falling, not even falling with style. But yeah, let me read up on. Yes, thank you, Salvora. But yeah, we took the perch out of my room, and he's sitting somewhere. He hurt himself, but he'll be fine. It feels very Sims-like. Yeah, that was the idea. I'm gonna quickly walk back to my PC and read back on chat because I closed my phone and then chat doesn't come in. Poor Nikki. Actually, surprisingly, Lily, he was not feeling too sorry for himself. I don't think he is. It was more like, oh, that happened. Like, a tip of his beak broke off that had already cracked a few weeks ago, because then he also decided to be able to fly when he really cannot. That healed, but because it's the hard shell of the beak is dead tissue, so that cannot fuse. There was still a rage, and now he jumped again, and then it broke off. But he's not, it doesn't look like he's feeling sorry for himself. He's not panicking. He's not, like, normally when he's panicking or in pain, he will scream and he will crawl into our necks for comfort, but he's just like sitting there like, oh, that happened. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly scroll up and see what I missed. Yeah. Yeah, no. There you go. I'll, there. All right up. Let me open chat. There. But yeah, no, Sky, I'm with you on that. Yeah. There are a lot of things that we're like correcting in a way. Things that society sees, and one of them is that monogamy is seen as the only option. It's definitely still the standard, but there's more and more people realizing that monogamy is not the only option, and the feelings that they've had for, well, most of them, their like entire adult lives at least, that they were capable of loving more than one person, but then were told that, oh yeah, that'll all go away once you find the one. Hi, Sebastian, welcome on in. Like, that would all go away once you would find the one. But personally, I feel like it's putting an awful lot of pressure on one person to be the one to fulfill all your needs and, yeah, be your one and only. I mean, I love all my partners differently because they're... Is it question monogamy day today? Oh, is it, Sebastian? Have you had a different... I have nothing against monogamy. Let me emphasize that. I have nothing against monogamy. What I do have something against is that that is presented as the only option, the only ethical option, when that couldn't be more further from the truth. If monogamy works for you, then it works. It's the third conversation about monogamy today. Well, I am pansexual and polyamorous. So I'm just talking from my experience. And we were talking about jobs earlier, and that I am one of the breadwinners, so to say, and what would be my ideal job. And then I said I wouldn't really want a job. I would like to make some money, but not have that be the pressure of being a breadwinner. And how we as a polyamorous family working on that, or working towards that goal. Monogamy definitely isn't the only option. No, exactly. If you're happy and monogamous, great, yeah. But when you look at the divorce rates and how many people end up cheating in a relationship, monogamy is the default. Yeah. However, you can still cheat in a polyamorous relationship, or I should say in a non-monogamous relationship. You can still cheat because cheating is different for everyone. Everyone has different boundaries when it comes to that. Like some monogamous couples have a don't ask, don't tell kind of thing, where they're like, we know that, we know that we're seeing other people, but we don't talk about it, and I don't want to know about your other partners, or yeah, and that is, I mean, if that works for you, that is fine too. But yeah, you can, infidelity is definitely also part of polyamory. I have plenty of friends who practice polyamory in a very healthy way, and the way they go about it is very admirable. So you're more of a monogamist, but you absolutely get having big feelings for multiple people. Well, yeah, and it's not like there's monogamy and there's polyamory, because there's a reason that it's also called non-monogamy. I don't like the term ethical non-monogamy, because we don't call it ethical monogamy either. Like, because non-ethical monogamy would be cheating. So you don't put ethical in front of monogamy. So why put ethical in front of non-monogamy? But yeah, there's multiple options for that as well. Be polyamorous, you can practice relationship anarchy. You can basically you can tailor it to your needs, as long as all parties involved are informed and consenting. Speaking as someone who's polyamorous, you absolutely wouldn't advocate any relationship model as the best one. No, exactly. It's all about who you are, who your partners is or partners are. No universal right answer, and that's the importance of being aware of multiple models. Exactly, that is the point. All about communication. But also, Lord, have you seen women? I mean, hi. Yeah, really good point. The ethical, yeah. Conversation, are you swooning over gorgeous women? Would say that there's a best relationship for the individual. Yeah. Tailored to your needs. Oh, we're the hot girl summer. Oh my, Abby. But yeah, Zabadian, I totally agree. Absolutely 100% agree on that one. I wouldn't necessarily say question monogamy, but question the standards that society gives us, in a way. You gotta be plenty of hot girl summer pics when you're at this festival. Oh my god, you're gonna take it with you? That is hilarious. Seagull masks, that reminds you. You totally didn't spend $70 on that falcon shawl you mentioned, and then a further $50 on a bird mask. So you'd look cool. I need pictures. Sky, I need pictures. And yeah, your best relationship might also change over time. Yes. Because you're constantly growing as a person. Like, I mean, hopefully growing as a person, changing, your needs change, the way you view the world changes, hopefully, because the world is ever changing. So yeah, definitely. It's not a one-time conversation. It is a constant communication of needs and desires, and yeah, communication is so very important in any relationship, like any relationship. You haven't seen your partner in person since November 2019. Oh fuck, it's going to be eventful, I bet. Damn, Abby, that's a long time. Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait for the day that I can be with my partner in the UK. But that's a whole different story. Recommend chaps. It looks like you're John Wayne walking to be in character. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm also really like apprehensive for making plans because it just changes so much and so rapidly. Yeah. All right. I think I might add a bit more black on the beak. There we go. I know how this works, this camera angle and all the things. I think I could use some more black like up here, because here's the line of the beak. It's not a very funny joke, anyway, probably from the best that it didn't translate. I must admit that I am terrible with names. I am absolutely terrible with names. I was watching the Avengers movie with one of my partners the other day, and I said, "Oh no, Thor," as the Hulk crashed into something, and I know that is not the Hulk's name, and my brain just went, that's the name that goes with this, even though I knew it wasn't. And that is how terrible I am with names. So yeah, right over my head. Old cowboy actor. Aha! I see. Aha! But yeah, as best as I try to hide it, my face, my face just gives me away. I'm like, huh? You're also very terrible with names. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Like, some people have that with, like numbers. I have that with names for some reason. Like, I know that it's not correct, but still, like, that's the only option my brain gives me. You're great with faces, but never remember names. Like, you'll be watching something and it'll say, "Oh, that's Thingy. Hey, they were in, yeah, TV series." Yep. Oh man, so we're watching, here at home, we're watching The 10th Kingdom. And, apparently Al Bundy is in that, plays one of the trolls, has some amazing special effects makeup. And I didn't recognize it. I couldn't pick it out until, like, Silvora pointed it out. Yeah. So, Aprox and Silvora are huge 10th Kingdom fans, and Senbor and I had never seen it, which was deemed unacceptable. So now we're watching it. We're watching it. It's our Sunday night thing. How far through? I have not seen it before. I think we're just past the shepherd's village. I think we were just past that cringe fest. But approx and also Vora can give you you will see little Bo Peep. Yeah, that's the one we just had. Like we just watched last week. It's so cringe. Oh, we just entered the Love Village. Yes, that's where we left off. Oh, good grief. That's gonna be more cringe. All of the cringe. Yeah, thank you, Sandbar. Yeah. So gutted they never followed up with another series. I must admit, it is a really good series. I'd never even heard of it. Well, technically I have, because I'm pretty sure that Solvora has mentioned it to me over the years that we're friends, but never seen it. And then Aprox mentioned it as well, and then yeah, since Sen and I had never seen it, it was deemed unacceptable, and we're now watching it. Just in the comfort of our home. What is a thing that we do together, by the way, in my Discord? On Wednesday nights, we watch Doctor Who. We've started from the 9th Doctor, I believe. And we've had 2 episodes now, if I remember correctly. You enjoyed it way more than Once Upon a Time. I have seen Once Upon a Time until... At one point I stopped watching because it was... Yes! Yes, I try to. It's so nice to just like hang out with a few people. And yeah, watch Doctor Who. Because I have watched it as a kid. But I cannot remember most of it. And apparently I was informed by Senbar that the 2 of us have also watched it, but my memory is absolute shit. My brain is scrambled and I couldn't remember. So watching the episodes, I do remember parts of it. It's really interesting. You keep thinking of a knock-knock joke whenever that is mentioned. Whenever... I'm gonna regret this. Whenever what is mentioned. Have you heard the... Who's there? Like I said, I'm gonna regret this. But who's there? Doctor Who! I see! Haha! Nice. Nice. You heard of the audacity of retail workers these days? You bought a box of condoms this morning and one of them asked if you needed a bag. You had to say, actually, I like how my partner looks. Oh my god, Sky! I knew this was a setup for a joke. It's like... the audacity of retail workers. You shit. One or 2 of the side actors from Doctor Who are gonna be at Comic-Con you're working at this year. Should be pretty interesting. Ooh, nice. I haven't been to Comic-Con forever. I've been to Dutch Comic-Con once. Pretty nice. Yeah. The convention I miss the most is Elfia. Previously known as the Elf Fantasy Fair. I miss it so much. God damn it. And another Dutch fantasy festival I'd love to go to is Castlefest. Never been. But Castlefest is basically a fantasy fair, but there's also bands playing. It's a 4-day festival. You can do workshops, you can do all kinds of things. Oh, hang on, I need to close my window. It's raining! Oh, actually, rain on my windowsill. You've always wanted to go to those events? Yeah. Yeah. We went to the Louisiana Renaissance Fair. The boyfriend, we were in New Orleans. It was brilliant. I was shocked when they realized you were from Britain. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I've been to some medieval fairs in Germany as well. And to Elfia and things. I really enjoy that. And what I like about Elfia, but also Castlefest, is that it's a fantasy fair. They also have like LARP events, jousting, but you can also, there's a whole section for Star Wars fans and cosplayers and all of the things. I've seen Umbrella Corp walk around. So many different things. Disney princesses. Yeah, I love it so much. And what I like most, apart from seeing all the like the costumes that people make, because they're amazing, but what I like most is that you can also see the craftsmanship in those fairs. Like there'll be a tent for a blacksmith, there'll be a leather worker, yeah, it's fascinating. I love it. I just love every aspect of it, and I really, really, really miss it. I watched the trailer for Elfia a couple weeks ago and I cried. I actually cried. Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be good once it's safe enough to do all that again, because I personally don't feel it's safe enough yet. But there's also so many like amazing, wonderful, lovely people that I've met through Twitch, like through my own channel, but also other people's channels. Like I still Zara Zodiac, I think it's exclamation mark ZZ, that she's the one that dragged me onto Twitch. She started streaming at the beginning of last year and dragged me onto there, and then I became a moderator, and she dragged me into Valent and into Dapper Dames, and thank you for the exclamation mark ZZ. Yeah, because Zara and I have been best friends for since high school. Ooh, this command has a typo. No. Could you please write that in mod chat so I can change it? Or, you do have the rights to my stream elements, but I'm not sure if you have the spoons for that right now. Which is fine. But yeah. I met so many wonderful people in the past year. Also, I am totally hyped for ValenCon. FYI. Right. So, let me quickly change the exposure. There we go. So yeah, the beak is done. Well, it has the base color. I'm gonna add some shading and buffing to it. I think I'd like to add some shading with a brown paint. Thank you for the shout out for Valen. Yes. Our resident filth wizard. Can I also get a shout out for Dapper Dame, please? Dee Dee is so wholesome. Valen also has its wholesome showing every now and then, but don't tell anyone. No, I don't think I have a command for DD. I really should. I also have exclamation mark Vane for Valen. Yeah, I need to find some time to set up some personal shout outs. Okay, that might work. A bit of brown, but I also want some yellow in here. Okay, this can go right there. You're fine. Okay, so dragging one of my craft carts closer because I have a whole bunch of these. They're small paints that I use for miniature painting. They are liquid enough to be used in airbrush. Sadly, I do not have an airbrush. But I do a whole lot of magic with regular brushes. Now we're using this to put, yeah, put it in a mod chat. Thank you, Sandbar. Okay, let's try a little. I'm testing it out here on the back. I think this one's a bit too yellow. Yeah, a lot of pre-mixed paints. That have not been used in a while. Go Wiz! Hi! Welcome on in! How are you doing today? I'm currently trying to unclog one of my many paints that I normally use for miniature painting. However, oh, you've been summoned. It's a good question. Quick, Amy is distracted. Riot! I see you. Got my eye on you, Sky. I don't know. Do I need something from the store? I'm thinking. My brain goes chocolate, and then I look at my.
Masaliago Twizzard gifted Sky 2 to Woo a subscription. Masaliago Twizzard gifted a tier 1 sub to Sky Chit to Woo. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you so much, Cody. Thank you for gifting that sub to Sky. There you go, Sky. You can hose yourself down. Oh, yes. Wild Magical Bean, definitely. Thank you so much. And thank you for the shout out for Go Wiz. Please go check them out. They're an amazing artist. Traditional artist. I really enjoy watching their streams when I can catch them. Chill and wholesome. Generally a good bean. You did say riot. Scatter. To answer your question in mod chat, Sandbar, I don't know. I don't think so. Like I said, my brain says chocolate, but then I look at my desk and there's so much chocolate on my desk. And breadsticks and chocolate milk and cookies, and I think I'm good. Okay, so dry brushing technique, meaning that you use paint as dry as possible, get as much of the moisture out of there, and just use whatever is left in the medium. Basically just rub it on. Rub it in there, creating depth and shadow. Try not to dip the tip of the beak into the paint, that would be ideal. Yes. Unusual is way more fun anyway. Definitely. But yeah, as I was saying, go check out Mostly a Goat Wizard. Very talented artist and very chill streams. Hang out and just watch in awe. So with the dry brushing, I'm going to create a bit of depth. around the nostrils and edge of the beak. Yeah, you grab the paint and you dab it until you remove most of it. It's almost like you're polishing it on, just buffing it, getting depth. Welcome back, Lychee. In retrospect, you should have left. Oh my god, Sky. I got confused there for a second. Because you've mentioned your polycule before. You would you have done it differently in hindsight? Nice. Nice. When you look back on it. One of those fictional scenarios for joke purposes. Yeah, I got that. But that's why I thought I got really confused for a second. Skull looks so awesome. You're hyped. Thank you. I'm also very hyped. I'm now doing the eye sockets a little darker. But yeah, I've already added some extra shading around the beak. I will add more here to emphasize the bone here. Well, I guess in a human skull, this would be the brow bone. I mentioned before, this is not an anatomically correct bird skull. But that doesn't mean we can make it look realistic. Gotta work with what you got. Clearly see I used too much paint here. Oh. The googly eyes in the eye socket. Eyes attached to springs. Oh my god. Yeah. A giant set of googly eyes. Or those that like you see in those I don't know, those fake glasses for Halloween, the eyes on the springs, yeah. Even better. But honestly, don't. Aww. Got me all excited. I know I'm dry brushing, but I think because the material still is rather coarse in here, I'm gonna need some more water. It's just gonna look odd. Okay, and now I use this. Soften it up a bit. Buff in some more. that. Ah, you see that my camera is not really picking up on the colors. It's really sad. That one. Googly eyes in the spring. Oh god. December just went, why not both? Could have them sort of in flush into sockets by default and then spring out when you move a lever or something like achoo ploing. Yeah. With the sound effect. But not like a proper sound effect, just the sound that I just made. Just me going ploing. Yes. All of my yes. I do my own sound effects. You meant the... Oh, you didn't mean the... You didn't mean the two, you meant the ogre. Yeah. Normally I can do that better, but my throat is not not having it today. Like I said, I do all my own sound effects. All my own stunts. Here, at least every Sunday. 12 p.m. CEST. Also, by the way, happy 1st of August, guys. The fuck? Thank you for the follow. Like, where, once again, where did the year go? What year is it?
Hello, friend.
Oh my god, that startled me. Oh, that was loud. Was it loud for you guys? Holy heck. Thank you for the biddies. Welcome on in, Nerd Hana. Oh. Might be just this headset, but whew. Please, I'm not ready. Processing 2019. Exactly, Lychee. I know. Like. What? It's okay, it's not your fault. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. It's probably this headset. Hi-fi set and all. Ah, room speakers, hi-fi set. Nice. Making it nice and fancy. It's okay. You didn't scare me. You just startled me. That's fine. That happens all the time. Like easily start. Ah, crap. Ah well. It's a skull for an Ewok shaman. Just call that a mud stain. You're excited about the Ewok? Nice. Me too. Me too. Very much. It's gonna be the bird skull that goes on top of the head. My shaman. Depending on the weather, thank you for the host. And thank you for the raid. Hi, welcome on in. Sorry, my chat stopped scrolling in there. Welcome on in, friend. How are you doing today? Everyone grab your spray bottles and hose these raiders down. God damn it. And thank you for the shout out. What were you doing? You're also doing makers and crafting. Ooh, tell me all about it. What were you doing? And thank you for the spray bottles. What were you making? What were you crafting today? I love seeing other people's projects. You'll have to forgive me, I'm not near my keyboard or... Ooh, making a fursuit head. Nice. That is pretty complex from what I have seen. I've never attempted it myself because for my Ewok I used a mask that I also put clay on and stuff, but that's pretty awesome. Is it a character of your own design or is it an existing character? And how did it go? Yeah, it's pretty complex and just a generic tiger. It's your first one. Nice! That doesn't make it any less complex, and that doesn't make it any less cool. So, nice. I will, like I said, I am not near my keyboard or my at the moment, but I will definitely go and check out your work. And I do encourage anyone from my chat to also go check out. I like I said, I love seeing other people make and craft and do. This makes me really happy. Creative stuff, because to me, being creative is very soothing. Very calming. Good for the soul. Day. Right now I'm working on the bird skull that will go on top of my shaman that is made out of a EVA foam base that I've covered in Warbler and primed. I did the primer off stream, and today we've been staining it, and right now I am shading it using a dry brush technique. I am not very good at dry brushing, as you can see here. I just blobbed on a whole blob of paint instead. Hopefully the sewing side of things will be done in the next few days so you can glue it to the base. Oh, that's really cool. I am still trying to figure out how, because I am making a full Ewok suit. With the hands and feet and just everything. And I'm trying to figure out how to make it so that I can put the feet on as shoes. Yay! Thank you for hopping into the Discord. There's a section there that this your creations where you can all show me what you've been up to. There's a section that is costume progress where you can see pictures of the mask of the Ewok that I have made. It is behind a spoiler wall because I know that not everyone is a fan of dolls and things like that. Slip-on shoe glued to EVA foam base. Hey, how do you like what I'm trying to figure out is how do you make like the legs from the suit flow into like the shoes that you make to make it look like whole? That's something that I'm trying to wrap my brain around. Do you have any tips or tricks or sorry, if there's suddenly music with lyrics, I get really distracted. 2 common ways. All right. Ah, sweet. Yes. There is also in my Discord a channel called Gimme Prompts. I have not had many spoons lately, but the Gimme Prompts channel is where you put in like a few words just to spark my imagination, to give me an idea of what to draw. I will draw those on stream as long as it doesn't break TOS. There are some spicy requests in there that I'm still building up the courage for. But at some point, I will be brave enough or drunk enough. And we'll do a Discord stream, just, you know, chilling, hanging out while I draw mutt. You know who you are. Cheeky devils. Spoonie family, yes. ADHD, neurodiversity, yes. But LGBTQIA friendly. Allies welcome, of course. The pant legs go over the top of the high ankle of the shoe, or use a zipper. Oh, the zipper's not a bad idea. Long fur will hide seams very well. Yeah, so this is really long fur. I think it's even 7 centimeters or something like that. Beautiful. Starts with a dark, like black at the roots, and then goes into a silvery gray. Love it. I wanted a gray Ewok, and I'm so happy I found this. So pretty. I need some more dark. Got the details. Bit more yellow into the eye socket. There. Rinse these. Actually, no. Well, this dries a bit. Even though it's dry brushing, it needs some drying. Have you ever noticed there's always a bright fleck in the sky after it rains? It's because the sun is coming out. That can't be accidental. No, no. I agree, Sky. That is definitely no accident. I do like that symbolism because coming out is not a one-time experience and then you're done with it. Coming out is basically a continuous process. Time you meet someone new or in a different environment. You have to come out in one way or another. Well, you don't have to. You can. There you go. If you're curious, you posted. Oh, you posted in my Discord. Nice. Let me check that. I have my phone on me. Ooh. Are these acrylic, Nerdhala? Sorry, I'm just scrolling through the Your Creations part. I love these. I myself am sadly allergic to acrylics. Oh wow. That is amazing. This is your first fursuit? Wow. Yeah, everyone in my Discord under Your Creations, this is amazing. I'm so impressed. Is that do you use an airbrush or was the fur pre-painted or how did that? This is so cool. Oh my god. This is so well done. That looks amazing. Really cool. I love that. That is great. Not yet ready to try airbrushing. Yeah, that is completely fair. I want to try airbrushing at some point, but getting the gear is an investment I can't make at the moment. Would love to at some point. Would make things a lot easier, like for example with the skull, airbrushing would just be more consistent feel, you know, once you're comfortable with There. I'll do these little bones another time. So I feel like they need some more buffing in some places. So what I'm actually doing, I think that's underneath chat, is I've got a rag for the dry brushing. I'll grab some paint and then I scrape most of it off. These brushes are very nice. Right, I want to do some highlights here and there. I don't want a round dry brush. Yeah, this one's nice and angled. Yeah. When you say forwards or backwards, your lips move in that direction. Nice! Ah. And then you keep saying you're a Thembo, but honestly, there's some pretty good knowledge up in there. Sand. Yellow. What else do we have? That's gray. Birch. Just too dark. What are you? Far brown. That is too dark. Be white. Yeah, that could work. Yeah. Because I don't want it to be like super bright. Put you upside down. Cool. I can. You need to go to bed. Have a good sleep. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us. And show your work, because that's so great. I'll definitely drop you a follow and your next stream. Thank you so much. Have a good sleep. DJ. Also, when you say poop, your lips do the same as what the backhand does when it passes it. Is this still okay for chat? Yeah. Yeah, this is the type of knowledge that I need in my life. You're good, DJ, don't worry. That is too right, but I might do. Highlights on the highlights, you know. Right. So what I'm gonna do is like the ridge in the middle needs some highlights. Oh, where we've up the brow bone. Give it a bit more definition. Turns out that that is not bright enough, apparently. Alright. Work with that. Alright, stream elements, that's right. Sip sip. Add a bit more here because I wanted to do dry brushing and then I had too much paint when I was doing the shadows. We can fix that now. Adding a bit of lighter paint on top. Make that blend in some more. Feel like freaking Bob Ross. Happy little accidents. Rowan, welcome on in. How are you doing today? How was your vacation? Right. Also adding some detail to the beak. Apparently, he overslept by 6 hours. Well, then you really needed it. Your body really needed it. And I'm happy that you got to listen to your body. Tired seems to be a popular field today. Honestly, my freaking baseline is tired. No one else in your house is up. They're all still asleep. Yeah, well, apparently it was needed. That's my secret. I'm always tired. Yeah. I don't think you really can tell because of the amount of foundation I'm wearing. But we're nearing the 4 hours and I'm getting tired and I can feel my cheeks glow underneath my foundation. And when my cheeks start to glow, then I'm out of spoons. It's that giveaway. Had it ever since I was a child, and like you're supposed to grow out of that, but I didn't. My cheeks still go bright red when I'm tired, and well, bright red when I'm out of spoons, and when I'm tired, which can be two different things. One of my ears glows bright red, and the other is just normal temperature. It's yeah. I don't suppose you're using that meme properly now, though. Eh. I mean, I think I have seen that meme format used, and that's my secret. I'm always tired. Yeah. Oh man, am I the only one? I probably am not the only one, but it feels like that sometimes. Like I am. Am I the only one who can be like tired all day? Like exhausted, but it's not really time to go to bed. And then right before it's time to go to bed, you're like, okay, I'll do the one more thing. Or you get lost in time and then suddenly no more tired. No more tired. Piss me off. Yep. Okay. I realize we're doing a roll call here, but alright. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all so much. Ugh. Good to know that I'm not alone. What do we think? I'm gonna have to put like this up. You can see the beak. What do we think? What does it need? Yes! Thank you! I think it looks great too. I think I really shouldn't add any more things. Like, I could like continue to fiddle with this for hours as a perfectionist. That is something that I very much tend to do. Needs a bit more. Thank you all. Thank you all. It's about right. It's not about birdologist. Bird. I'm not tired. You are tired. Just a little bit more black, and I think I want a smoother brush for that. A round one. A bit more black here into the nostrils, so I can see like the folds and the cracks of the warbler. All done. Birdologist, how you should pronounce that. It's how you make anything a science, just add ologist to the end, yes. Or, you know, use the actual word that is ornithologist. Thank you, Lychee. Today I word. Today I word. Today I learned that I am very tired. First try. Ah! Yeah, first try indeed. Let me clean my brushes. Let me just clean my brushes. You need to thorough clean. You. Oh man, some of these brushes are so damn old. They still do the trick. They just old. Well, I declare the paint rag. Thank you. It's actually I think it's officially the Creuset, like the really expensive A-brand cooking stuff. I think I got it for like 50 cents at a thrift store. Right? Needs a thorough cleaning, but yeah, it's a jug. That I've used to keep my large brushes in for years. Now that I've had some additions to my craft carts, I have some pots hanging from the sides that I got my brushes in, and I can actually use this for water. I'm not gonna lie, looks like it could well have been an urn at one point. I mean, oh man, I love thrift stores. Yeah. Yep. Yep, DJ. Exactly. You can find so much cool, yeah, thrift stores and like those flea markets and oh, man, I love doing that as a kid. It's something I used to do with my dad. Like every X amount of weeks there would be flea market. I think it was a specific one, Belgium or Germany, that we went to. So much fun. Yeah. Should really ask my dad if he's up for that sometime. We're in less of a pandemic. You upcycle furniture? Oh, I love that. Yes. It's a huge warehouse full of stuff for that exact purpose. You lose hours in there. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, yes, please. Goodness. Getting pots and the likes at thrift. Yeah, flower pots as well. I got some really cute teacups. A mismatched set of teacups, like these really antique ones with the gold rims and the flowers and the things. I just love that so much. I turned those into bird feeders. By upcycling furniture, I love how I made a lot of the furniture we have in our living room matching, because it was all vintage stuff, but it was all different types of woods or a different stain or lacquer on it, and it was driving me mad. So I sanded it, painted it with white chalky paint, except for the horizontal surfaces that I completely sanded and then stained with a light wood stain. It's just beautiful. Got some black doorknobs and drawer knobs and handles and thingies on it. Just looks so much better. Oh, you also got your partner into it? There's just bits everywhere now because you both collect anything that could be useful. I feel seen. Like, honestly, Barbie, I am so happy with my crafty carts. Like the IKEA carts that are actually like those kitchen carts on wheels. I have 2 of them, attached pegboards to them, and I recently got little pots and hooks and things for it to put more stuff away, and it makes me so happy. I can just like scoot these around, and then when I'm not using them, they're against the wall. And yeah, it was needed though because I hoard craft supplies. Like I said at the beginning of stream, I think you were in, I'm not sure, but I used the cellulose dishwashing sponge, a washing up sponge, because I didn't have a natural sponge that is normally used for this paint technique. And sometimes it's just shocking when I don't have craft supplies that I need. Used to have one in your bathroom, I think. Yeah, the metal parts still, but the shelves are gone. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I've also seen, like, these are the ones that are, not shelves, but more in the box-like shape. And I also saw someone that flipped the top one upside down. And then they had, like, a table surface. But yeah, these are the cards that they now also have a cutting board that is specifically shaped to fit on top of these cards, so you could make a little surface on top of that as well. Yeah, good stuff. Oh crap! I forgot about the forbidden caramel latte. Whoops. That also needs a cleaning. Yeah, I love that. The thrifting is just so much fun. Sky, no. We've been over this. The answer is the same. No, you're not drinking this. That didn't happen. I definitely didn't just splash paint water all over my... Oh, it's not too bad, actually. Alright, I'm gonna pour myself some hydration. Change my setup for a bit, because I want to switch to my face for a bit while I sit behind my PC. Because apparently I have a very important email waiting for me. That I haven't told you guys about because I was, yeah, I'm an anxious bean and I didn't want to disappoint, so yeah, you'll see. Very excited for this. Very excited. There we go. Hi! I return to my seat. Change that around. Ah! Oh my goodness. So, what I have been, oh, excuse me there. Music. Ooh, so, stuff that I've been up to, behind the scenes, apart from a bunch of shit that I have going on in my, personal life at the moment. I have also applied to the stream team of Selena and Kyle. Called the Octopus and Dragon. And I've just been informed that I got accepted. I'm on the team. Ah! Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. So I'm so excited for this, and I didn't want to mention it because I didn't want to like jinx it. Yeah, and I applied several weeks ago, and then I didn't hear anything for a long time. I was like, okay, that's fine, I guess. And then at one point, I got invited for a little interview, and yeah, I'm in. I just need to find out where I can change those settings. I think it's yes, there we go. Accept. Fuck it. There we go. Save. Does it mean we have to shift chat over to a more wholesome state? A more wholesome shade? I am a state. That is what I am, but I am so excited. Ah! Okay. I'm not sure if it shows under my under the player at the moment. But no, Sky, I don't think that is the case because I have been accepted as I am. So that that includes this. Oh, it's actually in the about section. Yeah. I'm figuring this out as we go because I already was a member of Team Hyperfocus. But I'm now also a part of the Octopus and Dragon. That makes me very happy. Very, very happy. So no, I don't think we have to change our tone, have to change our shade. If we do, then I'll hear about it and I'll let you know. Yeah. There we go. Right. So yeah, that's a little piece of news that I am processing. Clip link in Discord. That kept you busy. I missed most of the new team talk off, but I do appreciate you putting in so much effort for a clip. It helps if I like stream in the right clips. That didn't happen. Oh no. Oh, that didn't happen. Yeah. There we go. Thank you for clipping that, DJ. Yeah, exactly. There was an invisible spray bottle, I swear. I swear. Oh yeah, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I am absolutely knackered. I am so tired. So I will find us someone to say hello to. Ooh, I like this. And they happen to be one of, well, my new team members. Well, I'm the new team member, but member of my new team. But yeah, also doing some makers and crafting. Yes. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Sky, why would you do this to me while I'm wrapping up? Sky, why? And it's now also on stream because I have my chat open. Wonderful. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for the new follows, the subs, the raids. I will try to fit in another stream next week that is not just on Sunday, because I'll be back on Sunday, definitely. Wednesday nights we watch Doctor Who in my Discord. If you would like to join !Discord. We are going to say hi to Salute to the Party. They have raided us before. Also, lovely human being doing some felting. Newbie felting. Oh, I love that. Yes. If you're a subscriber, then please copy and paste the ones with the memotes. If you're not a subscriber, not a problem. You can copy and paste the copy pasta. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Stay hydrated, stay wholesome, and take care of your spoons. Bye.